Hi, we're Let's Go Now Adventures and welcome to our Camping Knot series. Hopefully this information will give you the skills and knowledge to be more confident and have a more enjoyable camping experience. Hi, thanks for watching today's video. In today's video we're going to be covering the Taut-line Hitch. Some call it the tent-line hitch, but it's a great knot. It's my go-to knot. I tie it multiple times a day and it's easy to untie. This is a great knot. It holds your tent to the ground, it holds your awning down. You could even use it for a clothesline. This knot has done so well for me, and we had a freak windstorm this last summer. 80-mile-an-hour winds, and it held our tent in place. So here's how you make it. So before we begin, we need to define a couple of things just to make it so that you understand what we're talking about. So the standing end is this end that's tied to something, or it's whatever it is we need to secure. It's the end, it's going to be static. This end's not going to move. This end is called the working end. It's the free end. I've marked it with some duct tape so that it would be easier to follow. So picture this. We've got a tent on this side and a stake on this side, and we need to secure that tent to the ground. So we're going to wrap our rope around the tent stake and come back up here. And what we're going to do is we're going to go over the top. And now we're going to go around that end and we're going to do it again. We're going to make 2 rotations, both in the same direction. So you can see that there's 2 loops around that rope. Now what we're going to do is we're going to make another loop going in the same direction over the top, and then pull it through. Now this loop is above the knot, and when we tighten it, we're going to tighten it by grabbing this side and pulling them opposite of each other just for a sec. Now you're saying that's not very tight. Well, all we have to do is cinch it up and you've got a taut-line hitch. So this time what I'm going to do is I'm going to tie it backwards. It's okay, you just need to be consistent. So what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to start and I'm going to go under and pull it through. That's 1 loop right there. We'll do it again. I'll bring it around. That's the 2nd loop. And this time, see, we've pulled under. Now we just need to be consistent and we'll pull under and over as we make that loop. We'll cinch it up, pull opposite, and tighten that. Now we're ready to cinch. So now we just cinch it up and we've got a secure tent.
My name is Scott Ellis, and welcome to another Guide You Outdoors video. Today I'm going to be showing you one of my favorite knots that I think is an essential knot for camping, and that is the Taut-line Hitch. This is a pretty cool knot. Now, one thing that makes this knot really special is it's adjustable. So I can change the tension on this really simply and quickly. It's an ideal knot for setting up tarps. Alright, so the Taut-line Hitch, let me show you. First of all, this knot, you want it fastened on one end, as it is to a tree over there, and then it's just looped around a tree on this side. Now I also have a trick to this knot to make it really easy to untie. So look how I'm going to do this. First, I'm going to take my loose end, my working end, and cross the main line, okay? Now I'm going to come around the inside of that loop 2 times, 2 turns around, okay? The next step is going to go to loop around the outside in the same way 1 time. Now here's my trick. Instead of pulling the whole rope through, I'm just going to pull a bite of it through, or a loop of it through. And now I'm going to tighten it all up. Okay, simple as that. Now what's nice about this knot is it's ready to go. I can tighten it up, and that is solid. Okay, but if I want to loosen it, I just slide it. And look, now it's loose. Want to tighten it up. Solid. What's also great about this extra loop hanging out is when I want to untie it, all I gotta do is pull that, unravel, and I'm done. Knot untied. Pretty simple. Let me show you another view of it. All right, here it is again, looped around a tree. I'm gonna cross the main line. I'm gonna loop around the inside once, twice. Now I'm gonna loop around the outside once, just taking a pinch or a bite through. That is the complete knot right there. Now, just tighten it up and cinch it up. nice and snug.